All right, it's a sad day because Dr. Chris is leaving, but it's also a super happy day. Why is it a super happy day, Dr. Chris?
It's a super happy day because once again, first I've been here about 2.5 weeks. Did Share Your Gifts and then just finished up with Clint's Ninja Sales Secrets, which was the first ever. As soon as that title came out, I knew that was something I had to do because that's where the rubber meets the road. With all the things we come here for to imagine and dream about doing, well, that's the part that actually monetizes it and takes all these cool stuff that we have to contribute to actually help somebody with.
Monetize. That's a very interesting word.
Yeah.
Were you able to envision the possibility of monetizing yet?
Yes. In fact, I made 3 sales out of the gates out of 4 people. So I guess that's pretty good. But the thing I love about it and what Clint preaches is it's all about authenticity. You know, sales isn't playing games and gimmicks. It's actually owning what you're doing and believing in what you're doing and believing that it actually is something that's good for that person. And if we're connecting all those dots, then making that sale is really for that other person's major benefit. Obviously, we need money to live, but I've always viewed, especially in healthcare, no matter what I charge, you're going to get more out of it than me, which I'm cool with. But it's really exciting because I'm excited to see the great results I know these people are going to get.
What about all the celebrity positioning, the speaking, the storytelling, the other events that you've attended? I mean, has that played any impact on your ability to monetize your trip to Acapulco?
100%. All of those things of which I've done abundantly. I believe I've done about 12 classes here in Acapulco prior to this trip, and then several back in the States, celebrity launch pads, 5 times to impact, influence, and income. I recommend all of them because they all add and build this foundation of knowledge, my experience in telling stories and speaking and explaining what I'm doing. Writing a book was a huge part of being able to explain what you do. So again, the timing was perfect as far as getting to the sales part because the pump's been primed, the machine's built, and now it's just time to take the machine out and take it out for a ride. And again, what's the purpose of me creating all this content to help people if I don't bring it to them to actually give them that help?
You know, you were always a confident person before, but how do you compare your confidence now to your confidence, say, before you met me?
It's funny you say that because I mean, we all have our spots, right? Nobody's overly confident everywhere, otherwise we're kidding ourselves. But yes, in general, quite confident, I'd say, in relative terms. All of my colleagues and friends would definitely look at me as way more on the confident side and outgoing and all that stuff. But that's kind of one of the funniest things that I've experienced. Already feeling and being that way, it was real. But levels you didn't know. That's the best way I can explain it. It's not like I was a little mush before, because I 100% was not. In fact, I was a leader in my whole profession and all kinds of good stuff. But you don't know what you don't know, so you got to jump in the pool and play, and I love it, and it's fun. That's actually one of the best parts. This is fun to do, and that's why I keep coming back and looking forward to heading home and monetizing more, which just translates to helping a lot more people.
Hey, you're a diamond member in our Celebrity Transformation Experience this year. Are you looking forward to coming to the rest of the events, do you think?
Yeah. In part, I want to come back just to show off all the freaking results I've gotten. And again, everything builds on stuff that you've done before. It's a process, it's building, and each step makes it better, and that's never not happened and always has happened even more than I anticipated. So I certainly have no reason to expect that that's going to slow down anytime soon, because there is no end point to this game. There's no finish line. It's really just how high you're going to play. So I'm excited about the bust out of your box, break out of your box coming up in Mexico City. Clint was telling us about that. It sounds like a whole lot of fun, and obviously I know a lot of you folks, and everybody who I haven't met within a couple hours, we're all good friends, which is awesome, great community, and that's supposed to be a huge fun event for a whole lot of us. Obviously Celebrity Launchpad's always a great one, and like I said, impact, influence, and income, that's my favorite for selfish reasons, but all these other things. They all add together.
Yeah.
There's no one piece.
The attendees at our events. You've been to millions of events. How do you rank the attendees at our events versus attendees at others? I mean, you know, are they higher net worth? Are they smarter? Are they more take action? Are they buyers? What do you think?
What I love is the intimacy of the event. We're all coming with our own service product background, which is what makes it really interesting, because everybody has something different. And even if they're similar, like doctors, we're all different in the end too. So you learn a lot from everybody else. That's the part that I think turns a lot of us into buyers of each other. Because one, you learn about what they're doing, because the whole point of doing this is to be able to communicate it better. And when we communicate it, then that's how we, you know, find people that are looking for those solutions.
Great point.
And then the other part is when you're around each other, especially in Acapulco, I mean, you're literally living with each other for at least a week. There's no way you don't get to know each other, and everybody's friendly, everybody's nice. Obviously, you're going to connect with some people more than others and all that, but it's never bad. And so as time goes on, it's not hard to build trust in somebody when you see them in their pajamas at 6 in the morning or meet them for dinner every night. You kind of get, nobody can fake it very long, right?
Yeah.
Not that anybody's coming here trying to do that, and that's what's cool. Everybody's very real, everybody's authentic, but everybody's like-minded and trying to grow and do something more with themselves.
Okay.
Nobody's here stagnant, and that's way different than anything else. And yes, average net worth is definitely very high, which I think a lot of times comes by default with that growth mindset of people that are producers, you know, people that are interested. Most of the people here, including myself, don't need to be doing this. I don't need it. I can pay my bills fine and just keep doing what I've been doing, but I just love it and I enjoy it, and it's the next challenge and it's the next level for me to be able to serve and just have more fun.
Okay, wrapping this up.
Yep.
The audios for $1,000 for the Ninja Sales Secrets. Is that what's your appraisal of the value of somebody investing $1,000 in the audios of the Ninja Sales Secrets?
So having sat through it live, I'll just say that you all are lucky that Clint understands that you can't understand what you don't understand, because it would cost way more than $1,000. The content in there, mind-blowing. Halfway through the first afternoon, I had sincerely told Clint, because I knew he wouldn't stop, but I said, you know what, if the conference ended right now, I would leave a happy customer and have a lot of stuff to work on. But 4 whole freaking days, and they were full days, but all very practical, pragmatic stuff. It wasn't philosophizing and pontificating. It was real. It was boots on the ground, actually doing it, actually actionable items. And the reality is I used some of those techniques for those 3 sales before I left, and it was nice and fresh in the mind. And again, it's nothing, it's all on the level. You're just trying to help people that need help. And if you're the one who knows what they need more than they do, then it's on us to communicate that best to help them get that help that they really want. So it's fun.
All right, so if you're watching this video, click the link and get the Ninja Sales Secrets while you can get it, okay? Click it while you can get it. I'm even gonna put in like a bonus Q&A session. I don't know, I want people to get this, especially people in my community. I want you to get this because this is the key to everything. So break off $1,000, take the time and listen to these audios, and I will see you on the special bonus Q&A session for Ninja Sales Secrets. And then you could be like Dr. Chris. I mean, at $1,000, you're definitely going to make, I don't know, easily 10 times your money back on your first sale. Over the lifetime of the investment in this product, you're gonna make hundreds of times your money back for sure. So this is probably the best investment you're ever gonna make. All right, Dr. Chris, I'm gonna miss you. Thanks so much for coming. I look forward to seeing you back.
I look forward to coming back.
All right.